This next assignment, you're going to create images using ArtBreeder and Google DeepDream. So go to artbreeder.com, make a base profile. I just use my Google account, which you use for both of these, and you can make a lot of generations using both of these without having to pay. A lot of these you have to pay for eventually. It gives you a limited amount of images that you can make, but it's going to be more than enough for this first assignment. So we're going to use two of these. You see a lot of different types of generators in ArtBreeder. The ones we're going to use are Composer and Splicer, but if you want to experiment with some of these others, go for it. You've got Collager, which is infusing different elements, Director AI assisted, text to image, an Outpainter, so it uses AI to expand the image. But the Splicer and this Composer we're going to use. So first, Splicer, which is pretty simple. This is, again, similar to what I covered in the presentation, where you've got all of these different aspects. So this one's based on faces and in portrait mode. You have different modes, but we'll stick with portrait for this example. So you've got all these different aspects, kind of like a Sims creator, and based on this parent image. So you go to Add Parent, and you can select an image that they already have uploaded, or you can use your own. But this is going to be what influences the images that you create. Kind of why it's called Breeder. ArtBreeder is using these genes from different images uploaded to the dataset to influence new images. So something like this, that's an interesting ghostly kind of an image. So focusing on this, and you can say you want to focus on the face more than the style, or the style more than the face. You've got these sample faces, but you can also add and alter these, or upload your own content if you want to make something that looks like you, for example. Chaos is going to kind of make it more random, but go ahead and just kind of mess with these. It's an experiment. So we're going to create a new face using these genes, and then these aspects with this as the main image. So maybe because I had blonde hair ticked, you can see brightness and saturation turned up, kind of an angry expression. So go ahead and kind of experiment with these different aspects. And then the other mode is Composer. This one's great. You can see this, I've already made this one. But the way that this works is you can use your own source image. So this can be a photo that you've taken or something you found online. It can be your own art. We're going to do an assignment, the next assignment, that's going to be just based using this, or something from another website like Midjourney, where you're using AI to enhance or alter your own work in a kind of collaboration. So first, you have your base image, your face gene. So let's remove that for now, remove the base image, and go and find a base image, upload. So I'm going to use images from my venue healer. So I'll use this forest installation as a base image. Okay, it still has my description, so I'll get rid of that for now. And then I can go ahead, and if I want it to be a face or a style, you can kind of upload those too. So let's say that I want to also use something like this, so it'll be infused with this installation too. So these are installations I've made, photos I've taken, and now if I put in a prompt, let's say a psychedelic, jungle filled with holy statues. Okay, wow. So you can see that it really has preserved a lot of this base image. Maybe not as much of this face. Oh, there you go. So you can kind of see how it's drawing elements from both of these to synthesize a new image. Really interesting tool to kind of just make yourself see your art in a new way. So go ahead and kind of experiment using your own art, your own photos. But that's ArtBreeder. And then next is DeepDream. So again, you get a set number of credits with this. I think it's like 20 to begin with. And you use your Gmail account that's linked. And so that the way that this works is you make a base prompt. You have these different AI models that have different aesthetics more painterly, more like portrait mode. I'm using this base DaVinci 2. You can also add modifiers and kind of change it. You can enhance it over here. Or you can also use a base image, again, to influence it. So I could use this, and I could say, let's see, again, I don't know, I keep going to temple ruins. Ancient temple, ruins, desolate, something like that. Let's see what that makes. Okay, wow. So using that source image, you can see the colors that it used, and it's a really nice high resolution image. And using the prompt, it's made an infusion of those again. So either one of these you can use with for the upcoming assignment as well as this assignment, as a way to use your source image, and then you're making a new collaboration with the AI. But you don't have to use your source image. You can just make a prompt based on anything. Okay, so yeah, something that's just based on the prompt with no influence. So it's up to you if you want to use something that's a combination. But go ahead and make 4 to 5 images, so a total of 10 from both ArtBreeder, like 5 images from ArtBreeder and 5 images using DeepDream generator for this next assignment.